Right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this time is going to be my predictions for the 2017-2018 Premier League. Obviously being joined by Alex for this video because he's going to give me his predictions and I'm going to be reading them out on camera. So I'm just going to start this match here. It's obviously Chelsea against Burnley. Obviously I did Arsenal against Leicester in yesterday's video, so let's just get right into this. So I'm going to be starting with the 3 relegated clubs. We've been doing it in from bottom to top. And 20th, I've got Huddersfield Town. Now the reason for this is because basically their squad is just well, I know that the transfer window hasn't been opened for long. Obviously the teams haven't had much chance to strengthen the squad, but Huddersfield at the moment the team is quite weak, and I don't know if they can be able to survive in the Premier League even if they do make some signings. Alex, who do you put in 20th? Okay, Alex, put Huddersfield as well. So I'm glad I'm saying Liverpool. And 19th, I've gone with another promoted club this time in Brighton. Basically same reasons, but they have brought in Ryan from Valencia, which I think is a good, strengthen the goalkeeper position, but they haven't really strengthened elsewhere. I think Brighton bringing some good players, then I think they have a chance, but at the moment I just don't think so. Alex, what? Also, Alex for Swansea basically because last year the horrible season, and he just thinks that'll slip. And I would have put Swansea relegation, but I put them just a bit above. And 18th, both was a surprising, but I put Crystal Palace because the manager, because they're managerless. Basically, I know they had quite a good end to last year, but I just don't know if they'll be good with the new manager because they know that Big Sam, he's a good manager. And just the last time, obviously, as you saw what happened to Sunderland last year when we lost Sam Allardyce, we just crumbled, got relegated. So I think as far as they again just need a chance to squad. Alex. Okay, so Alex with Brighton in 18th. So relegation zone. I think we agree mostly on Brighton and Huddersfield that'll go straight down. But Chris Palace ones are interesting ones. And 17th, just surviving, I've put Burnley. I like Sean Dyche, the manager. I think it's quite good. Obviously George Boyd's been linked with a move away, which I'm not a huge fan of George Boyd, but I don't think their squad's just not good enough at the moment. So, but I think they'll do just to survive. Alex. Yeah. Alex for Crystal Palace. And I'm assuming mainly most of the same reasons why I just said for Crystal Palace. And 16th, I know straight away that Alex is going to disagree with this one, but the 16th I put Swansea. Basically, Paul Clemley's a good manager, as he has proven. But as Alex has already mentioned, obviously their squad they're falling backwards as a club, and I just don't know how long I don't know how much longer they'll stay. Obviously, Sigurdsson's been linked for moves to Everton and Newcastle, so I just don't think they'll keep hold of him. And basically, and their squad's just not fully strengthened enough yet. Alex. Yep. Alex put Watford. So it's quite close for I put Watford because he put that not good enough. And 15th, I put Watford. And literally, there's only one reason why I put Watford in 15th, and that's because I got Marco Silva in the manager. That's literally the only reason why I put them there. If they hadn't got Marco Silva, I would have put them in the relegation zone if they hadn't got Marco Silva as manager. So I'm a bit biased on that one, but I don't really know. Alex, 15th place. Yep. Oh my god. I say because guess what, Alex? Guess what I put in 14th? West Bromwich. Okay, Alex said West Brom for 15th, by the way, guys, because they're going to score, and I agree. Rondon's a good striker, but I don't know how long they'll keep on to him. Apart from I think Craig Garner's leaving permanently. I think Darren Fletcher looks like he's going to leave as well. And they've got a good goalkeeper, Ben Foster. He's a good goalkeeper, but their defence, obviously Johnny Evans has been linked with moves away as well. Just their midfield and their just the defence team's working on. Apart from West Brom 14th. Alex. 14th for Burnley. It's quite hard for I think it's quite hard for Burnley. Any reasons? I'll just put them there. Okay, and 13th, Oh. Yeah, I agree with that one. But 13th, the big announcement, 13th place. I think Alex already knows which one it is because I gave him a little hint earlier. And it is Newcastle. Basically, I think, they, again, I don't know if this got like ready yet, but I think if they do make some fans, obviously I think they would be good. The link with Pepe Reina from Napoli, which I think would be a good time because he has worked with Rafa before in the past at Liverpool, Napoli, so I think it'd be a good acquisition. Just like I just don't think that squad's like good enough. I think Matt Ritchie's a good player. I think Dyke will struggle a little bit this year. And I just think okay, I just think they need like 1-2 more signings to their squad. But 13th for put Newcastle. Alex. Alex for Bournemouth for 13th. Any reasons? Yeah. And Alex for Bournemouth in 13th, and funny enough, in 12th, I put Bournemouth. They're so weak, like how I just put like these teams like one position higher than what Alex has. But I put Bournemouth for 12th. Obviously, same reasons. Obviously, Bournemouth did have a tremendous year last year. I think it's 9th. Eddie Howe's a good manager. But, Josh King has been linked with many clubs. And I think Jordan Ibe was a pretty bad timing, to be honest. Callum Wilson's injury prone. I still think that's got. I think they need to make some more signings, to be honest. They need to sell like some players, I think, just get some room or some money, and I think that Bournemouth will have a good season. I think they have a good top. I think they'll like drop off towards the end. So 12th I've put Bournemouth. I knew you put Stoke at 12. Jesus Christ, it's happening again. I've got Stoke at 11th. Okay, obviously Alex was Stoke at 12, but he's like last year. Not best seasons, and he just doesn't think that'll bounce back. But he put on 12, and obviously as I've already mentioned, at 11th I put Stoke. Main reasons, I think Arnautovic, Shaqiri, etc. They're good players, but I just don't know how much longer to hang on to them. They'll need like a new striker, because Juve and Bula. I just don't know if they'll be good enough next year. Obviously Wilfred Bonney didn't do a lot. As for Stoke 11th, I think that does have an average season, so I put Stoke at 11th. Yep. Yeah. Alex, if you put 11th. Alex put Newcastle 11th. Now, because that if it's San Rene and Sigurdsson, then they'll have a good squad, and that you think they'll be just miss out on the top half of the table. Now then, Army's like now the next thing that Army read now are going to be from 10th to 7th for the 4 teams who just missed out on European football, and how did I put outside Stoke? So I'm saying 10th, 7th. The 4 teams that have just missed out on European football. And at 10th, I put West Ham. Basically, I think at the start of last year, obviously they didn't obviously for like first year, like adjusting to the new stadium. Obviously Payet obviously they're trying to like brought like the teams down a bit, but I think once he had gone, obviously they had sort of like picked themselves up a little bit, and I think if they make like the correct signings, then I think they'll have a good season next year. Okay, Alex, maybe you put a 10th. Okay. And Alex just thinks that they just won't that. Yeah, also guys, also Mahrez and Vardy obviously are being linked with moves away, especially Mahrez actually has put in a transfer request. I don't know, obviously he just doesn't think that they're good enough really just to challenge for those European spots. And funny enough, at 9th I've got Leicester. Mainly the same reasons. I think Shakespeare he had a good year last year. I just don't know if he'll be able to keep it up. You know, like players like Mahrez, I just mentioned, like they'll be hard to replace. As was proven last year with Kante. So I think Leicester. I think again does have an average season really. So at 9th I've got Leicester. How about that? Yep. Like Giroud and that. Okay, and have you? I didn't know that. Okay, and then 8th, they came 8th last year. At 8th, I've got Southampton. You know, they've recently sacked Puel. They've recently sacked Puel, which I'm not really sure about that one, to be honest, because like I know that the fans were complaining about his style of football, quite stale, quite boring. But I don't really know like who they could bring in. I think it's like the wrong time to sack Puel, in my opinion. You know, I think they're quite well. You know, 8th place, cup final, didn't really have like he didn't have like a bad year last year. I'm quite shocked really, honestly. They've still got like a decent squad, but, you know. Obviously Van Dijk obviously being like the main story at the club so far. It looks like he's got to City, obviously Liverpool, obviously for reasons I've dropped out of the bid. So so yeah, 8th I've got Southampton, Alex. Also Alex exact same reasons of Southampton 8th, exact same reasons. And 7th, probably the biggest shock of the entire list. In 7th place, guys, get ready. I put Arsenal. Now, before you sort of having to go out and comment, I suppose, obviously, I think Wenger's any contract might. Well, I don't think that's not the reason why I think Sanchez looks like he's going to leave. Özil could be gone as well. You know, like Giroud and Wilshere, also on the ways out as well. And I know they're having linked with like Lacazette and that, but I just don't think. They can't. I just don't think that do that as well. Because again, they've been having linked with a good player. So in 7th, I've got Arsenal. And guys, for 6th place, I've actually put Everton. Now I think they've been quite busy so far in terms of, you know, and as also said, he's Simon Pickford. Obviously, Alex Pickford, Everton 7th, but, you know, the Simon Pickford, goalkeeper, and they've also like Klassen from Ajax, very good midfielder. Obviously, he was Ajax's captain, very good midfielder. And, you know, like Lukaku's going to leave, massive blow for them. Obviously, Barkley looks like he's going to be on his way out, and obviously Gareth Barry looks like he's going to retire soon. You know, they've been linked to Sancho from Malaga, which I don't really know much about him, but I don't know if they'll be able to fight for Champions League. So 6th, I've put Everton. Yeah, Alex put Everton 6th, like mainly some reasons why I've put. Arsenal 6, sorry. And in 5th, the team just missing out on Champions League football. In 5th place, I've put Liverpool. Now I think they've got a good squad. Liverpool. I really like Liverpool. I think they've got a good squad. You know, obviously Darwin Link was Salah. You know, obviously that deal looks like it will go through, but I don't know where they'll put him. You know, like their midfield's very strong. You know, they're like Coutinho, Ronaldo, Mane. Obviously Salah coming in. You know, but I think really Liverpool they need new strikers because you know, Sturridge just isn't good enough anymore. And I just don't know how they'll cope. But I think they'll have a good season. I think they'll do something on Champions League football. And I'll put Liverpool in 5th. And guys, now I'm revealing the top 4 one by one. And in 4th, I said to Alex and myself that I called that they win the league next year, but I don't know if they will. So 4th, I put Tottenham. Now again, obviously, I like Tottenham's squad. I think it's a good squad. You know, they just need to make some more improvements to it. You know, again, I like the squad. I just think that they need get some improvements in. You know, I think Kane, Ali, and Eriksen is very good strikers, but I just think that obviously Walker and Rose have both been linked with moves away. So I just think that if they strengthen the squad, just a tad bit, I think that they could be champions. But in 4th, I put Tottenham. Ooh. Etc. Obviously, I thought Man United basically just big names being linked with them. You know, like Bale, James, Morata, and who'd you say first one? Griezmann. Griezmann also I'm quite interested in that one. And the 3rd place, can't debatable. 3rd place again, quite a weird one. 3rd place I put the champions Chelsea, because obviously Costa is going to leave. Looks like Hazard's been linked with Real Madrid. Even him said himself that he wouldn't mind playing for Real Madrid. You know, and Chelsea, you know, then they have been Bakayoko, good midfielder. You know, likes of Morata. Actually, even said himself that he wouldn't mind playing for Chelsea. I just think that if obviously March, Fabregas look like they're going to leave as well. So just like these big names are going to leave, but just don't know how they're going to place them with these players. But you know, there's a lot of time. But 3rd, I put Chelsea. Okay. Okay. So I'll put Everton. Man City 3rd. I keep saying Everton, but Man City 3rd. Yes. I know. Okay, guys. So basically, I'll put Man City. He just doesn't think that they can compete with like Chelsea and Tottenham, which I agree with. But and 2nd place, obviously, guys, my top 2. I've got the 2 Manchester clubs, but which order I've put them in. And 2nd place, I've put Manchester City. Now the reason is because they've been doing quite well in transfer window so far. You know, they signed Bernardo Silva from Monaco, very good midfielder. You know, they've also had Ederson from Benfica, good goalkeeper. You know, obviously the link of Mbappe from Monaco, obviously Benjamin Mendy from Monaco as well, and also Van Dijk from Southampton. And I think it do make those runners, and I think that they can go one step further. But I think City will just have to after they make do with 2nd place. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay, now then, as you guys know, I'll just put Chelsea 2nd, many same reasons why. But guys, first, obviously, you guys know, first I have put Manchester United. I put Manchester United to win their 14th Premier League title and their 21st top division title. That's because basically, obviously, they all like linked with big names. You know, this Van Lindelof from Benfica, I think it was at the time, from good centre back. You know, like Ronaldo, obviously massive name at the moment, being linked around obviously Morata, Griezmann, Bale, etc. I think also I think if De Gea leaves, then I'll probably like we'll put them a bit lower, but I think I think they should win the league next year. Like their squad's really strong at the moment, and I know they have lost Zlatan, which is massive for them, but I think they'll still do well. So Man United to win the league. Mm-hmm. And obviously Alex with Tottenham to win the league because like he thinks that it's now that their time to win the league. And obviously like quite good ending to the season. Obviously 6-1 with Leicester, 7-1 with the Hull, and their squad is quite strong. Also guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, just smash that like button. Also subscribe if you're new because that make you feel good and you'll never miss an episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Peace. Thank you Alex for being in this video, giving us predictions. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Also as my championship predictions will come out in the week. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.